Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome to our Tactical Advance organisation update. Now, today I've got a few people here with me. I've got Tony Moe and also Wolf, our new recruitment officer. So he will be speaking a bit later. But first of all today, just wanted to go through a couple of things, what's happened in the last week or so. Firstly is that we've had a patch 11, which has updated quite a lot of stuff. It's done the freelancer, the cutlass, and loads of other bits as well. But I'll be doing a video in the next few days on that anyway, guys, and I'll show you around the cutlass first, because that seems to be the one that's had the larger changes of all of them. Now, at the same time today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer there's only 3 questions really, which seem to do come up quite a lot, and I think that, you know, if I can iron these ones out, it'll save me repeat myself, not just in the comments, but obviously on the forum as well. Okay, so the first question I'm asked quite often is, will you be making alliances with other organisations? Now, the answer to the question is 100% yes. I'm sure we're going to do some sort of alliance along the way. And as an organisation, just to let you guys know, we've had about 10 to 15 other organisations offer to have alliances with them. But as it stands at the moment, I'm saying no. And the reason I'm saying no to these other organisations is we don't really have any information on these organisations. So I'll give you an example. If organisation X says that, yeah, okay, we don't shoot on site, we do this, we do blah, 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 and so on. Now, we don't really know if that is true. When the game goes live, obviously, we will know that, because we can look at the organisation and look at them statistically and then identify, you know, do we actually want to be a part of their alliance or don't we? The second question I get asked quite often is, what's the standing on piracy? Now, piracy is a tricky one, because we don't really have a full definition of what a pirate's going to be in the game, really. I mean, you can go to the forums and read some information, but doesn't really give you 100% yet that's being a pirate. So at this point, I would say no, on the basis that our organisation don't attack unprovoked. That doesn't mean that you can't be a bounty hunter, because the bounty hunter, if you think of it really, is a form of a, let's say, a policeman. Now, if there's a bounty on someone's head because they've committed a crime, you are allowed to arrest that individual, or if they attack you first, kill them if you have to. But, you know, the organisation says, look, if you can board, if you can capture him, do that. Obviously, that, you know, if you have to defend yourself and he attacks you, you attack back. I mean, it's the same way as, you know, being in the police. You respond how you would in real life. I suppose that's the best way to explain it. How a police officer would respond in real life. So there's piracy. So I think, look, I'll do an update on that one further down the line once we got a little bit more information surrounding that. And as I say, if it's something that you don't not attacking unprovoked, is stealing all right? Well, I would say no. We just need some more information on piracy, I think. But we're law-abiding citizens in the company, and that's how we want to stay. One of the other questions that's come up as well, which is sort of online with the piracy and attacking unprovoked. What happens if you attack and you do an unprovoked attack? Now, if we have someone in the organisation that keeps doing it, I think the decision's been made, you know, over this SC chat and on the TeamSpeak that, you know, simple 3 strikes and you're out. If you do it 3 times and you just, you know, join the organisation, you're just blatantly just killing everyone, then 3 strikes, you're gone. And each time you get a strike, you'll receive a fine that you have to pay. So I might put a bounty on your head, and the bounty won't be obviously to kill or arrest you, be to pay a fine, and then people in the organisation, when they see you, they will collect the bounty. So there's a way by doing it anyway. But like, I think that's the best way to manage it, because obviously, you know, once the organisation gets bigger, we will need police inside of our own organisation. So that means you guys there with all the Avengers, you already have one role within the organisation. But we can talk about that further on down the line. The next question that's come up a few times as well, which is a good question, is will we be having salaries in game? Now, Star Citizens have told us that we have the ability as a organisation stroke company to charge. I mean, Chris Roberts said tax. He said the word subscription. You know, nothing's written in stone yet, but we know that there's going to be some way to charge, let's say, for instance, staff members, because you're in a company, guys, you're all staff, to charge staff members tax or to charge them a subscription fee. So what would happen is that subscription fee will either be weekly, monthly, daily, whatever it is. It'll be a small amount, and then the company uses that money to pay the staff money. They pay them, you know, in-game currency. That's the way the company generates its money. And also, what we would do further on down the line, we might have a scenario where we on the forum, we put a post and we do a poll, and it might be like this: buy Idris P, buy Idris M, buy an Idris, and you all poll, and then the company charge you X amount of money, and we go and buy it. Simple as that. So it's a great way to, you know, to generate money so we can buy ships collectively. Now, what we don't know is, where that ship sits. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in the company's hangar? Just to answer the question for now, that's the method I would put into place. And all depending on what that result is, on where the ship sits, we can discuss that further on down the line. Now, one of the new additions as well that I've been working on over the sort of past last weeks is our forum. Now, I know that Star Citizens are going to be releasing a forum for us. That's great. But what I've found is now that a lot of you have been joining, and we do have a year to wait, or, you know, a good few months before the full game is actually released, a lot of the people in TeamSpeak and on the SC chat have started playing other games with each other. So the TeamSpeak channel's gone from Star Citizens to EverQuest to Bitcoin mining to, you know, Warframes to World of Tanks, and we've added other games in as well, and it's becoming, we're building a sort of a community off the back of it as well, so it's really, really good. So, you know, while you're waiting for the game, you can pop in and chat to everyone else. Now, the reason I've created a forum is because the problem is only the people on the Star Citizens who have a pledge can communicate on the forum and within side of the SC chat, so that excludes anyone else that is already in TeamSpeak. Or, you know, just want to chill out and play other games. And we won't be posting EverQuest or World of Tanks updates inside of the SC Star Citizens forum. So it makes sense. Now, the forum to start with, which I've set up, is really nice, guys. Go and take a look. I'll put the URL below. It's pretty obvious. It's www.tacticaladvance.co.uk. It's really nice. I'm really pleased with it. I mean, to start with, I've added in Star Citizens. And what we're going to do is also, we have one forum moderator so far. I'm looking for forum moderators. So I think the best way to identify the forum moderators is, you know, who's posting, who's writing good comments. You know, and I'll give it a couple of weeks and I'll just pick a few people out. I've picked someone out already. See how he goes. If you guys like him, then he stays. As simple as that. There's lots of information on the forum as well. We've got information like company updates, you know, rules on the company, company flyers. We've got all sorts of information. All the Star Citizen videos are there from, you know, the updates and the hangar staff. You know, we've got everyone's hanging out and chilling out and chatting there. And at this very moment in time, I'm just working on live chat as well, so you can actually live chat directly on the site. Now, what I'll do in the coming weeks as well, guys, I'll add in other games, but, you know, I'd rather be the master of one than, you know, doing half a job on two. So I want to perfect the Star Citizens ones first. Once that's done, then I'll move on to another game, and then we start building the community and make it a little bit bigger. But so anyway, first of all, I've got Tony here with me today. He's going to give you a little bit of an update. Tony.
Yes. Just a bit of news I wanted to give you guys, including some information about our organization, the growth of it, as well as two other rather important organizations in the Star Citizen community. Of course, our organization, we're growing. We're up to around 270 members right now. New people are coming in every day. You guys are showing up in TeamSpeak. You're showing up in chat. That's great. Keep that up. If you have friends who are interested in the organization, get them in here. Let us get, you know, an idea, get to know them, and get a feel for them, and see if, you know, it's something they want to be a part of, the Tactical Advance organization. We're a bunch of great guys, and the more people we can get on board, the better. But I want to talk about two other organizations, the first one being Linus Tech Tips. Linus Tech Tips is a YouTube channel. He does lots of cool tech stuff, you know, modding PCs and all that, and he has in fact started his own Star Citizen organization. They're already up to around 1,000 members, and they're looking to be a pretty passionate organization. While they're going to focus more on the casual side, they have a lot of members who are very interested in the Star Citizen universe. He's very interested in the game itself, and I definitely think they're going to be an organization that we're going to want to look out for moving into the future. They're focusing on freelancing and resources, so, you know, there definitely could be some trading going on between us in the future of the game. We really don't know, but keep an eye out for them. The other one, of course, is Imperium. Probably one of the biggest and most hardcore organizations in the Star Citizen community currently. There are around 2,300 members, but they've actually been around for like 10 years now, I think since 2002, playing a lot of other games. Things like, you know, the Old Republic, even EVE Online. And they're also another very passionate organization. There's a lot of organizations being created right now with like 1 and 2 members and maybe 10 members. These are the guys we want to look out for. Imperium, people like Linus Tech Tips, they're the ones who are going to be, you know, playing the game going forward over the next 5, 10 years, whatever it may be. They're going to be the ones sticking around, the ones that we're going to end up interacting with inside of the community. So just a heads up there, if you guys haven't seen their organization pages, go take a look at them, you know, just get a feel for what they're about, you know, who they are, what they look like they're doing, just so you can recognize them better when the game actually goes live. But that's it, just a little update for you guys. You know, there's not too much going on right now, but, you know, of course, as we go forward, the game starts to release more modules. I'll, of course, have more information for you guys to check out. But we're going to go ahead and hand it over to Starwolf, because he has an update with what's going on over in recruiting.
Hey fellow Star Citizens, this is Starwolf. I'm the recruitment manager in the Tactical Advance organization. And today I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the marketing position. If we're filling that or what's going on with it. You know, I know a lot of you guys have been asking that question to me. So here it is. We've got it narrowed down to 5 applicants. That was a big process. As TA had mentioned before, there's like over 100 applicants for this position. So getting it down to 5 was pretty tough. But we do have it down to 5, and I am looking to get some second interviews going pretty soon here. So some of you will be contacted, get those final interviews done, and then pretty much me, TA, and Tony are going to talk about it. And from there, we'll just see who gets the position. You know, we'll talk about who's best fitted for it. So that's an update on that. And we really appreciate all the willing hands. So many of you are so eager to get started, to start helping the organization out, and that's just awesome, because, you know, we need eager people to help out with the organization. Currently we're trying to get 1 position filled, but later on down the road we're going to be working with a lot of you guys with very specific roles that you guys will be able to fill, and that's important. Everybody needs to fit in some way in this organization. I'm going to really make sure that happens. We are going to have something for everyone, okay, regardless of who you are. If you want to serve in the organization, you know, in a leadership role or in some capacity, I'm going to make sure it works and you fit for that position, and you know, you're working towards helping out the rest of the org. That's what it's all about, this community effort of ours to make this organization the best one out there. Now, don't forget, the main way you can help currently is signing into TeamSpeak or the RSI organization chat. Those two are the place you need to be at right now. This is going to help boost our org's rank if you're in the RSI chat, talking and keeping our organization active. So it's going to help us there, but also being on TeamSpeak, you're going to get to know everybody, and that's super important. I've gotten to know, I'd say probably about 25, 30 of you guys quite well, but it's been really awesome. A lot of like-minded people in there, and I could see myself actually playing this game with a lot of you, and that's saying a lot, because I have not been in an organization that I felt like that in a long time. Most orgs I just join, and it's something doesn't fit. Like, the people there just aren't similar, and that's a big problem. And here it's different. A lot of you guys feel like we're all on the same page. You know, we are all here for the same reasons. So that is awesome. Love this. Another thing, I'll stop in on TA's channel every now and then. I'll make sure I'll poke him a lot till he lets me in, because I have things to discuss with you guys about. As far as my position goes, the recruitment manager. Recruitment's a big role, so we need to make sure we're doing all that we can to recruit like-minded individuals. We don't want to just fill this place up with just random Joes. You know, we want some similar good people in here, and so that's what we need to be focusing on. So like I said, I'll jump in on TA's channel every now and then just to take care of some recruitment stuff, because it's important, and you guys are the main thrust of that effort right there. It's recruitment. I can't just go recruit everyone myself. It's really up to everyone in the organization to do that, to go find friends that would be interested, and we would be interested in them, that would fit into this organization well. So it's up to you guys. So I'll be working with every one of you quite personally in the future. If you want to get a hold of me, my email, TA put this in the description, but my email is recruitment@tacticaladvance.co.uk. That's the email you can get a hold of me at. Ask me anything about recruitment, like about roles, positions, and whatever else you need to talk to me about. Anything I could help you with. So guys, appreciate you, and looking forward to meeting all of you. This has been your recruitment manager, Star Wolf, and I'll see you next time.
So I hope you've enjoyed the update today, guys. We're going to be doing more videos. Probably more than likely going to do one every 2 weeks on the company update. Up until the point of the some more tangent stuff go live on the Star Citizen side, and then we'll probably ramp it up to about one a week, maybe every Thursday or Friday. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye now.